Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Can you see it? I'm pretty sure that you're not gonna see it. Right there, maybe you can see a little black thing. It's in fact an insect. A little tiny insect, and it's a ladybug. It's a ladybug. Really so tiny, like not even, a liter of my finger, like not even. I don't know how to describe it. Like, if you make a drawing, if you make 3 points together close to each other, it's the size of that little ladybug. Okay, I'm gonna let it right there. We'll check at the end of this video if she's still there. Yes, for me, ladybugs, they're all women. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 18. I just watched Episode 17. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia in case you want to watch all of my reactions and my thoughts to all of the episodes of My Hero Academia that I already watched, meaning all of the season 1, 2, 3, 4, beginning of this season 5. I can't remember how many OVAs, 4 I think, and 2 movies. If you want to watch my reactions and my thoughts to all of that, check the playlist. You have everything into the chronological order, so if you want to rewatch also My Hero Academia, this anime, maybe before a new season coming or something like that, you have it right there. The last episode was something. I can't say that it was nice, that it was cool, like it's not really the mood, of the previous episode. Clearly, I didn't expect it to be like that. You know me, I'm not searching for any information and stuff like that, even less when I'm binge watching stuff, because I can have the announce of the death of one main character suddenly just like that, like really. So right there, after having one episode, about the girls' team and being a little disappointed by it, I thought that we would be back with bakugo, deku, Todoroki and over, but like they would train or they would discover more about the Metal Liberation Army, Ox. Like, I truly wanted a conversation Ox and over, a real one, or also to discover who is the boss of the Metal Liberation Army. But I didn't think that, in fact, the last episode, and surely this episode that I'm gonna watch right now, are gonna be about Todoroki's family, Andover's relationship with all of his siblings, really, all of that. And maybe some reveals about the big mysteries around Andover, around this family. For sure, Toya, we need to talk about him. We mentioned him a little before during the first dinner that we had with this family, but I don't know truly what happened to him and all. I guessed that something wrong happened to him, but I didn't know if he was hurt, he was killed, meaning he was dead, if maybe he escaped, he ran away. Like, I knew that something happened with him, but I didn't know what. And right there with the previous episode, I can guess that he died. And for me, with, the difference of ages between everyone, with how protective Natsu is, with Todoroki, the fact that he's so mad that Andover tortured, in a way, Shoto, the fact that he could never have a real brother relationship with Shoto, everything, I have the impression that between Natsu and Fuyumi and Shoto, maybe we had a brother, Toya, and maybe, the fact that the picture, the photo in front of which Andover was praying, saying all of that, it's really a little kid. And we saw that Shoto's training began when he was truly little, 5 years old. So I'm wondering if maybe Andover trained Toya like he trained Shoto, maybe even harder, maybe even worse, you know, like, can't imagine. And something bad happened. He was killed, he died during the process, and no matter what, for me, if it's truly that, it means that Andover killed his kid. But you know, we know that Andover did all of that to create kids who would have the two quirks. Like, he didn't make kids because he wanted to have kids, he wanted to love them and all. No, he created them because he wanted to create something, not really someone, a human being, something to be the best and all. Like, really, I hate everything which is going on right there. I know that right now Andover is into a redemption path, we can see it. I see that he wants to change, I see that it's changing a little, I see that he's making efforts, you know, with his family, with Shoto. I can see it, I can see why also, why he has that sudden change of mind. All of that pressure that he has now to be the number one, but he can't be it fully, because in fact he knows that he's not as great as All Might was. All of that thing about being the symbol of hope, of peace, and to represent that for someone, to be that for someone, for everyone. I can see all of that, I can see his change, but clearly for his relationship with his siblings, with his entire family, I said it, it's gonna take time, it's gonna take a lot of actions, it's gonna take apologies. And for now, he's making little actions, he's letting them the time to come a little to him and all, but he didn't make any real apologies. And yes, no matter what, it's gonna take time and a lot of actions. And we saw during this dinner with his family and with Deku and Bakugo that Fuyumi, she's totally opened to that. Really, her heart is opened entirely. Shoto opened a little his heart, but he's really suspicious, he's taking his time, he's waiting for really Andover to show actions, apologies, to take his time also. When Natsu has his heart totally closed, and I really think that it's because of the fact that he's so mad at Andover for what Andover did to Shoto, but also for the fact that Andover, because he did all of that to Shoto, ruined the relationship that Shoto could have had with him, with Natsu. Like, really, Natsu is acting, is reacting, is like that with Andover because of what Shoto suffered and because he couldn't have that brother relationship with Shoto. So I think that if Shoto is beginning that journey of forgiving Andover, it's gonna help Natsu to open a little his heart to that. That's what I think for now. And I think that this episode is gonna be about Toya, about telling us what happened to Toya. I cannot wait. Clearly, I want to know. It's gonna be rough. I didn't prepare myself at all for that, you know, for watching 2 rough episodes, but it's clearly the mood. So let's go for it. If you want an extended, you know, longer reaction part, extended or full one, it's gonna be on my Patreon. It's gonna be with full opacity no matter what, and without the scenes, you know, being cut into it and all. If you're going on my Patreon right now, you're gonna have my reactions and my thoughts, in fact, to the 4 next episodes. So you're gonna have 2 weeks of advance, and it's the best way to support me, to thank me for all of these videos and all of this work to encourage me to continue. Okay, let's go for this episode. Years ago? Okay, the guy that we saw during the hidden scene. Are you a fan or an enemy? Oh, for what I'm... The drug? Don't do anything to Natsu. Just so you know, I already love a lot Natsu for how protective he is with Shoto, so...
お兄さんがトーヤ兄のことミノリア君たちに話してないんだ。夏はトーヤ兄ととても仲良しでね、よく一緒に遊んでた。お母さんが入院して間もなくの頃だった。お父さんがトーヤ兄を殺したって思ってる。
That's what I felt. Maybe not directly, but because of him and something he did. Tell us.
そろそろ学校に送る時間だ。
No!
ごちそうさまでした。
Oh, what
とても美味
happened?
しかったです。ありがとう。
冬美。ありがとう。
That's what I wanted.
ショートと友達になってくれてありがとう。ミノリア君、こちらこそです。
You know your brother needs a friend. Like Deku, someone that nice.
ごめんな、今日の約束なしにしちゃって。明日は一日大丈夫だから。やりな。
Oh, I'm gonna get mad!
には早く力をつけて。
Nothing bad is gonna happen to Natsu.
期末の予習をやらなきゃ。轟君、英語今度教えて。なんならもっとでけえ車用意してくれよ。
ハイヤーに文句言う高校生
Oh,
か。
the
エンドは
thing is on that side. In France, it's on the other side at the left. She is a fan. His quirk is about moving the painting on the rock. Like.
そういう金を離せ。
俺がひっくり返っても手に入れられないもの、まだたくさん持ってて憧れだったんだ。この男を殺すからな。俺を殺してくれ。
I thought of it, you know, when he said that Andover is his up.
門を殺したろ。
You want for Andover to kill you.
君と同じさ。
Meaning what? That you were created? That... Come on, the three of you guys can act. I'm a proud mom. Really went down like that?
最大勢力を瞬時に引き出すこと。力を点で放出すること。
Oh, you remember now his advices? Yeah. Careful with Natsu, like... For sure he's using him as a protection. It's because of that that you need to save him. Not because it's gonna suddenly change his mind about you, but because you need to one day repair your relationship with him. You need time, so you need him to stay alive. I'm so proud of you! All bakugo would just go for the villain. It has been since the beginning of this season 5 that he's thinking about protecting people first, before going for the villains. He improved so much! Are you gonna kill him? Such a good job, Deku! was an instinctive move. For sure you want to escape from that hug, but that hug was instinctive. He was so worried that he just suddenly was reassured and... Yeah.
俺のミスを最速でカバーしてくれた。急にしおらしくなりやがって。悔しい。悪かった。一瞬考えてしまった。
What?
俺が助けたら、この先お前は。俺に何も言えなくなってしまうのではないかと。
What? If you rescued him?
俺はお前たちを疎んでいたわけじゃない。だが、責任をなすりつけ逃げた。トーヤも、俺が殺したも同然だ。
What happened?
俺はずっとトーヤ兄から聞かされてきた。俺が許す時なんて来ないよ。俺はショートみたいに優しくないから。
それでも顔を出してくれるのは、冬美は家族に強い憧れを持っている。俺が壊したから踊れる。やり直せる道を知らず姉さんの気持ちを組もうと。
He's a protective brother, he's doing that for her, you're right.
許せるように準備をしてるんじゃないかな。君はとても優しい人だから。
許さなくていい。許してほしいんじゃない。償いたいんだ。
Thank you for that, for saying it!
姉ちゃんすごい嬉しそうでさ、あんたの顔見ると思い出しちまう。なんでこっちが能動的に変わらなきゃいけないんだよ。
You don't. He has to change, he's gonna show you, he's gonna show you. It's gonna take time, but...
考えてることがある。
やめろ、エンドな。
Oh, don't make that moment about yourself, you.
ヒーローね。バクゴーだよね。
Yeah?
ヒーローね、君とも教えて言わねえよ。てめえには絶対教えねえ。
But you chose what? Tell us.
教えるやついいんだよ。
Oh, I'm so glad that you chose a name, bakugo.
ショートたちが助けてくれたよ。
ショートと夏美はすでに話したものだ。母さんが安心して帰れる家を作ろうとしてくれている。結局お前に頼りきりで頑張らせてしまった。二人の交通の便を考慮した土地に新しく家を建て、そこで母さんを迎えてあげてくれ。
I think it's a good idea for her to not come back into this to...
お父さんは
for them to have a place for themselves.
自分が家族のために今さら何ができるのか。
Give them time.
最近同じ夢を見る。妻と子らが楽しそうに食卓を囲む。そんな小さな幸せを噛みしめるようにして。だがその食卓に俺はいつもいない。彼らを本当に思うなら
You need to let them.
ここに残る。
Oh. Oh. Ah! She's still there. She moved. She's not like that anymore. She's like that. The ladybug is still there, if you were wondering, you know. I was right about the fact that these two episodes would work together, that we would discover more about this family. We didn't discover really how Toya died. I thought that it would be the right time, but it seems that it's not the case. But we discovered more about the fact that Natsu still blames Andover for his death. So maybe it was not like he killed him directly, but because of what Andover did, Toya got killed, died. I guess that something like that happens and that Natsu was really mad about it, because I guessed also that there were clauses for the ages, and it seemed that it was the case for how they talked about it, you know. And also that Natsu is so protective with Shoto, and really, I saw with the first second, you know, of this episode, with him maybe being threatened, you know, being in danger, that I truly love already a lot Natsu, and I think a lot because of that, because he's mad at Andover because of what Andover did to Shoto. Because of that, he didn't have a brother relationship with Shoto. But you know, it's not like I'm mad at you because of what you did to me. It's really like I'm mad at you because of you. Shoto is like that, suffered all of that. I don't have my brother like I'm supposed to have. Because of what you did also to Toya. Because of you, Fuyumi, she's taking that role of being that one who is gonna bring us back together. Like really, Shoto is so protective as a sibling. I love that so much. So I love him a lot. So when he was threatened like that, you know, in danger at the beginning of this episode, I was like, no, I'm gonna get mad. Oh, that's it. I love Natsu, in fact. I didn't know, but I love him. We don't know what truly happened to Toya. We know that it's still haunting Andover. Seeing, you know, his son, his own son, being taken away like that, being in danger, he couldn't act, he had that moment of hesitation. It's not a surprise for me, but his justification of it, you know, the fact that he said after that, that if he would save him, he was not sure that Natsu would ever talk to him again. Like, I have trouble to understand that reason, you know, like, if I'm saving you, you're never gonna forgive me. Because for me, you know, you saw it during that moment, I was screaming to him, go to save him. It's not gonna help him to forgive you, but at least he's gonna stay alive, so maybe one day he's gonna be able to forgive you. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why maybe I'm so confused by Andover's reaction, you know, at least justification of why he didn't act. For me, it was mostly because your son is in danger, like for sure it's gonna block you even more because of your relationship with him. Like it's clearly something that you want to repair, that you want to have back, that relationship with him. So for sure you're confused by it during some seconds, you know, and that's the sequence during which all three guys, they took control of the situation and they did it well. I'm so proud of them. The fact that we heard Andover's voice, Andover's advices during that moment, it's great because it shows, you know, that his advices had an impact on them, and thanks to that they managed to catch that guy. I love a lot, I said it, that Bakugo now is not the one who is catching villains and he doesn't care about it. Like really, all Bakugo from season 1 would have screamed to Deku, take care of people, I'm taking care of the villain. Right there, no, he's going to save the victim. That's the main priority for him now. He understood it and he's going for it. I'm so proud of him. I want to know his nickname. I want to know. He needs to tell it to someone first. All Might? All Might or someone into his family. That villain, I thought that it was interesting also with the context that it was one of his fans, you know, someone who admired Andover that much. The fact that, you know, like, because Andover caught him, he went right there for Andover, so he threatened one of his sons. You know, for Andover, the fact that during the moment he could blame himself also for that villain attacking his own son during that moment. I thought that it was interesting also for that. Like, he's blaming himself maybe already for Toya, for his relationship with all of his kids, with the situation. So to have him blaming himself for the villain also during that moment I think that it was a good call. The fact that that guy wanted to be killed by Andover, I understand his justification about the fact that I'm a Nomu, I'm like a Nomu, you killed a Nomu, so you're the only one who can kill me. But I'm not sure that I understand the kill me part, like, why do you want to die at first? No matter what, he's not gonna have what he wanted. That discussion, Natsu, Andover right there at the end. Andover being really like, I know that maybe you can never forgive me. I know that you're doing all of that for your sister. You're trying, you're coming sometime for your sister and all, but I know that for you, like, your heart is closed right now. I know that. But still, I want to repair my mistakes. I want to atone. I want to do all of that. I think that it's really great for Andover to say it. I understand totally Natsu, how he's reacting, his decisions and all. I appreciate also the fact that they're gonna move, they are not gonna stay into this house, because if it's the same house in which they were, you know, during their childhood, where everything happened, for sure it can't be the good place for the beginning of something new, for sure. And no matter what, if truly Fuyumi, she wants their mother to come back home at some point, it can't be at this home with Andover inside of this home. They need a place to be at peace, and Andover understood that, because all of these dreams that he had about his family being happy without him, it means that he understood that at least for now they can be happy together, they can be back together, happy together, if he's not a part of it. Like, for now at least, he can't be a part of this family, but they can be happy. So for them to be happy, if he wants that truly for them, he has to not be there, to let them go. That's a sacrifice, it's not a good word for that, but it's the right decision to take. I'm glad that he's taking it. Thank you for that. Really, for Andover, for what he did during these 2 episodes, I'm glad of the things that he did, that he said, the decisions that he made. But clearly, like I'm saying since a long time now, a forgiveness path, you know, like the one that he's taking right now, it's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of actions, and real apologies. I understand the fact that he doesn't want to apologize for now because they're not ready, because it's not a good time, because, you know, a lot of things like that. But really, time. Right there, time. For you, Andover, let them time. Show them again and again. That is punishment also, to be forced to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review. That was a big session of binge watching. I was not prepared for that, clearly, but it was nice. Like, at least it was interesting, emotional and deep, and okay, that was cool. Clearly that was well written, well done and all. After the episode before that, the episode 16 again, you know, the girl episode, I'm still mad at it, so clearly to have 2 episodes like that right now, I'm feeling better, you know, with my relationship with this anime, I'm feeling better. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.